Hey guys, so what I have open here is the chart for Pepe. Now, obviously, this is not a coin you want to invest in from a fundamental perspective. I looked at the website and it literally says that the coin doesn't do anything. It's a meme coin, but it trades very technically, and you get since the price is so low, like 0.0000, it's easy to get like a high percentage gains whether you long or short. So this is a coin that moves very fast, and yeah, it's just nice to trade. Just don't buy this and hold it. There's no point. So what we have here, I'm on the daily. So as I mentioned in the previous video, I always like to start the analysis using the larger time frames, and this is a relatively new coin. So looking at the weekly, you're not going to get very much information, but the daily works. So you see we had this starting on May 23rd all the way till now. So 1 month downtrend here, and we kept getting resistance off this downward sloping trend line, and we just recently broke it. So you see here, this looks very extended, and normally when something looks like this, you don't want to get in. The way to do this is when you see something extended like this, go down to a smaller time frame and then base trades on the smaller time frame. So let's take a look at the 4 hour. Yeah. Okay, so we are at a resistance level here on the 4 hour, and we are quite overbought. Now, we are entering a new phase in a bull market, so these things can run a lot. So you want to look for signs that it's weakening, and I see one right here. You see, this is just shooting up, and it's making higher highs, but this is the RSI, and you'll see this is making a lower high. So this is on the 4 hour, and as I do more analysis on different time frames, I'm going to see if we have that. It's called a bearish divergence. We're going to look for any more of those that we can see. So okay, now we're on the 1 hour time frame, and you'll see the price is making higher highs. Let's look at the RSI. So you see the RSI is making lower lows. So here, if I'm just going to illustrate that a bit, you see here. Oh, see, this is slanting down, and this is going up, right? So down, up. That's a bearish divergence. So let's get rid of that, and let's take a look at this. I think I had another. I think I already had this mapped out on another. Let's look at the Binance one. Yeah, here we go. So now we're on the 15-minute. And if you want to trade coins that are very extended, like Pepe, for example, you want to make sure that when you take a trade, you're able to get out if you're wrong, because any moment this can turn and really dump because we're so extended on the longer time frame. So you want to base your trades on the shorter time frame. That way you can cut your losses quick if you realize you're wrong. You could have a tight stop loss. So for example, you can draw two trend lines here. This is pretty easy to identify. So we come to the top, get rejected, come to the bottom, get rejected, come to the top, rejection, back and forth. Now, the first sign of weakness here, aside from the bearish divergence, is this here did not make it to the top. Okay, so that's your first sign that this is weakening. And then we got into this channel, which it adhered to all the way down to this upward sloping trend line, and we just broke out. So when you're trading these things here, you want to wait for the candle body to close because you could get wicks down. But for example here, if you saw this candle body close, you could enter a long and then put your stop loss just below the trend line, just below the previous swing here. And then you're going to target upwards towards the top. You can take some profits here and just gradually up, pull your profits out. Now here again, I got in on a long here, and I got a little bit of a gain, and then I got stopped out because as it was going up, I was moving my stop up. But here, what you can do, see, if you entered now, we're so far away from the region where we'd be able to know if we're wrong on a trade. So I personally wouldn't want to enter here. If it comes back down, I might take a buy, even though that it's weakening, because I can cut my loss really quick, and then I can target maybe a 2% loss to get a 10-15% gain. That's a good risk to reward. So on the smaller time frames, this is tradable. Would I buy Pepe right now to swing trade over the next few days? Definitely not, because we're so overbought here and we're showing a lot of bearish divergence. Now I'm gonna open the other browser here, and over here I have a set of indicators called Lux, and I want to see what Lux is showing me here. So right now, again, I'm on the hourly, and yeah, this is Lux version of the RSI. And again, you'll see, look at this. No, I gotta, my line's white. I should change the color. But you'll see here, high, lower high. And then this makes a high, higher high. Again, that's bearish divergence, just confirmed again on this chart. So yeah, guys, I guess that sums it up. We don't have that much data to go on. Trend is weakening. We're getting bearish divergence. I'll look here. I do a trend line, and I'll change the colors if I can. Here we go. Let's switch that to red so you can see here. Yeah. This is weakening here. So up, and then we do another trend line here. This is down sloping. So I mean, yeah, I would be more. I would actually look for short. So if we go back again, go to the 15-minute here, if I see a candle body close below this upward sloping trend line, I would personally look to enter a short. Now that's not to say that, if the market gets really bullish, we just rock it up and break this. Who knows? Because again, this is the starting phases of a new bull market, and these coins run, especially like these lower cap coins like Pepe. They can really just shoot right up. So tread carefully, even though it looks like we're overbought, and yeah, I would guess that we're going to come down and get a correction, because pretty much you can't look at an area on the chart and point to an area where we had this kind of a run without a correction. But it is risky. So just trade. If you're going to trade this, guys, trade on a shorter time frame. Identify a chart pattern and just trade within that. Anyway, if you're interested in using the indicators that I have on this chart, well, let me look at the price action concepts. This will show us, okay, so the previous day high, it's right here. So if the price comes back here, again, that could be a good short opportunity. And if we end up breaking this area, like I haven't drawn the trend line here, I would maybe, even if we get down to here, which is 142, a bunch of zeros, and then I guess the precise target would be 142921. Then if I'm shorting, if it breaks and I short, I'm gonna exit the position right here, because there's going to be buying pressure here, quite certainly. See, because this is the previous resistance here, then it flipped support, then bounced off support again. We have a lot of action in this level. So if it breaks here, I would short down to this level here. And again, this indicator, it's called Lux Algo Price Action Concepts. It's a paid indicator though, guys. And then it's an indicator that has a lot of different features. But yeah, let's take that off, keep it clean. But yeah, anyway, guys, that about wraps it up for Pepe. All right, take care. Bye-bye.